Hello everyone, welcome back to Command Wolf Gaming. I'm CWG, and welcome to Bulwark Chronicles, or Bulwark Falconeer Chronicles. Sorry. Now, I want to kind of give you guys a little bit of a backstory here. So, I was at PAX East this year, right? And at PAX East, I actually went and I kind of was looking at all these indie games. I always do this every single year to see which ones I would like, which ones I would like play for myself, which ones are for the channel, and all this good stuff, right? So I ended up actually running into this one game, which, as you can see here, called Bulwark Falconeer Chronicle. Now, this is actually made by an individual indie developer. So he basically went and he is developing this by himself. If you guys don't know, well, he does have a Twitter. His Twitter handle is at Falconeer Dev. There is a little thing down below for those who are interested. And anyway, I got to talk with him, and it's actually a very interesting game. I do like the concept behind it, and honestly, I find it really, really, really super addicting. I'm not even joking you. This is actually incredibly addicting, at least for myself. I was trying to do recordings, and I end up getting stuck in my head because I was like, oh, one more thing. Let me do this, and I end the episode over and over again. I kept on doing that, and I even tried to re-record other episodes of this demo. Now, you're not hearing any sounds because obviously I'm selected off it, but it's fantastic. I love the premise behind it. Honestly, let's just get into the game so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Bulwark Falconeer demo. This demo will be improved and expanded upon for the duration of development. It serves to introduce people to the game as well as gain as much feedback as possible. The demo will get all the content for the game, but saving is disabled and there's a limit to the amount you can build.
Okay, so that is Tomas Sala. He actually did his own voice in the game. If you guys didn't see, he will actually kind of show up, well, here on the beginning screen as well as in the campaign. Now, there is a free build mode, which I did try at PaxEast, but I did actually end up playing. Again, when I was trying to do the recording, I ended up doing the campaign like 4 or 5 times, and I just couldn't get the recording down because I loved this game so much. I love city/military style games, right? Or simulators. Like, I love Age of Mythology, Age of Empires. What's that other one? I do. Oh God, now I gotta look that one up. Was it not Wargroove? Surviving Mars, Supreme Commander 2, Star Wars Empire at War, not Kingdom, it's Ixion. I love these like building, city building or military sim style games, right? That are like these 2D platforms, and I really I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, let's get into the campaign.
This is the campaign mode. Here you get a taste of the open world gameplay sandbox. It has a basic tutorial, a resource system based only on distance rather than how much you can produce, and an ever-expanding set of encounters, world events, and unlockables.
Okay, so that's Tomas Salas. Now, it does kind of give you 3 starting factions here. We'll get into that in a hot second, though, when we get into the main screen. So I'm actually going to start out as a free house. This is kind of like level 1, starting location New Haven. Extractors at start limited. Of course, I can't change any of those. We're going to turn the tutorial off because I already get this game. There's only one thing that I kind of forget. I would have to ask if the dev is watching to kindly remind me what this is about, or kind of like explain it to me again, because I get so into the game, I kind of blank out on these little tiny things. So I do apologize ahead of time. All right, let's get in. All right, here we are. Now, I am going to bring things up that I like and things that I don't like. First of all, I don't like how you move the surveyor. The way you move the surveyor is actually you kind of got to, like, in a rotary fashion, as you can see here. You have to kind of like point and click to whatever location you want to basically go to, and that's where you end up. I really don't like that. I don't know what it is. I just don't like that feature. I'd rather have the WAS key bindings, right? And it just, I feel like to me that is easier to deal with than, go in and be like, all right, I got to do this, because I actually kind of confuse myself. Even though technically, you're using the WASD, that's typically the camera mode. But when in surveyor mode, I wish that would swap, because then I want to be able to look around with the mouse, like even if I have to like click and hold and drag, to adjust the mouse. But okay, so getting ahead of myself. So the first thing we got to do is actually build an outpost. Now, if you're playing the game campaign for the first time, there is a link down below for those who are interested in playing the demo. Again, I find this very addicting. You can if you do the tutorial mode, it actually sets up your location already. Now, this is the area we're kind of working with. So we got wood. Wood is this one right here, the saw. Right, we got plenty of wood. We got the resources of wood. We got stone, which is right here, this blocks, and then we got iron, which is actually pretty far away from here, which is not that bad. It's not bad at all. Now we can see kind of like what our influence is. We started as free house, so our influence will be strictly free house. Right, but then we got Freebooter, Imperium, Mancer, and Pirates. These are all the factions that when you start getting more crews and more commanders and stuff like that, and villages and stuff, this will change, and it can affect how your settlement grows. So okay, let's go back into the map. Now we do, that's stone over there, and this is wood. Now typically I kind of want to put I could put my structure right here, which I typically do in the beginning of this, but I'm actually going to put this over here, right, to give my structure a little bit more kind of protection, up against this cliffside right there. Now, I'm going to go back into surveyor mode because it kind of automatically pops us out of there as soon as we put our structure down. And then I am actually going to go over to the wood over here. Going to put the wood down. Right? Then we're going to go further this way and do the stone. Alright? So those are the basic resources. Obviously, steel is further away. It's actually over in like that direction over there. But this is what we're going to focus on. So now we are down on the map. This is actually a cool 2-level map. It reminds me of a game that I used to play called Metal Fatigue. They actually had 3 layers to the map, and you had to kind of interact your way between the 3 levels. You can like dig out the bottom and like put all your factories and like major things down there. Then you had like your top level, which is the basic terrain, then the very extreme top level, which is actually in the sky, is certain units can interconnect. And anyway, I'm getting off topic here, but to say that this is actually is not as complicated. So this is just, it's all one level. It just has almost a 3D format to it. Okay, so first of all, we need to connect to a wood source. So we're going to build a bridge to that. Now we can go like this, right, and connect there. Now we have to do, what I like to do here is we got to do a thing there. What we're connecting to is actually not just bridges, but these are towers as well. We can later upgrade them to these sources. So we're going to do this here and that there. All right, so now we can, these are all connected. Now, if we hit our tab button, we can see the flow of our resources, right? So now we can do this. We can actually upgrade our towers, right, by right-clicking again on these structures. Now we can do the same thing with the bridges, right? Reinforced bridges, obviously we go over, bada boom, and we can do this right across, pretty much creating like a no build limit area. So I'm actually going to put another structure here, or I'm going to try to at least. Can I get one over there? I want to, yeah, right there. And then we'll get this one up here. up here and back to there. There's a reason why I did that. It's really for reinforcements and structure, well, protection. So I want to be able to protect my structure as much as possible by creating bigger towers. There we go. Go back down here. Which is, this kind of has a poor planning, unfortunately, but it's fine. It's fine. I can always break these down and kind of like restructure if I feel like I need to. So let's get up here. So we're gonna do this to here. All right. And is that not doing it? That should be doing it. No, it's not doing it. Okay, that's fine. So anyway, so down here, I'm gonna put actually up here. I like to put a structure, not there per se, but I like to do one right up here. There we go, right on top of there. That's fine. I like to create as many pathways as possible. Really doesn't affect. It really. Okay, we gotta start. Doing this really does, it affects the flow of your resources, so you got to be very careful on how you do this. As you can see here, the stone is having a hard time getting communicated all the way out here. So if you have a nicer or cleaner way of doing it, you could do that. I'm gonna go to there. I kind of like to do kind of cordon off this area. Bada boom. Okay, that should do it. And then back up. Oh god, this is... Oh, my villages, they always turn into a bloody mess. Go. Okay, so then we can on here. Now we got two extra things here. This is build a foundation, and I don't think this is high enough, right? Because we could do a balcony too. So I'm actually going to do a foundation around this structure here, because this kind of makes it a little bit tougher. Oh, there we go. There we go. Well, that's a balcony. That's different. So there we go. Just kind of give it a little bit more reinforcements. Then we got to go over here. I'm going to do the same thing. Very good. And we go back up here. I gotta deselect that. Then we can do okay, that should do that.
There is no iron available for this upgrade.
I know, chill out, dude, chill out. Alright. That's a crazy structure I got going on over there. It's fine. Okay, so next thing we gotta do, well, I gotta go back this way first, because I gotta reinforce this area over here. Now, the higher the level you go with this stuff, the greater the, you know, the pathways get. The faster your resources can commute, left to right or back and forth or whatever. So, I know I'm doing a fantastic of explaining this game. There we go. Again, want to kind of create as many protective layers as possible. And I think
That's too steep to build.
I don't think this gives us, no, I think it doesn't give us new resources. Okay, so next thing we want to do, I actually want to do this here, right? I like to do like peaks. And we can do, wait, what?
Cannot build here. There is no tower with access to wood nearby. Connecting the tower within range to a woodman.
Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, so let's go back to the surveyor. Now, this is actually a pretty interesting method of, well, not flying. So what I want to do now over here, right? If you go over here to this zone, you'll see kind of like an anchor pops up. There's a good reason for this because this is how we actually transport resources back and forth. So we're going to drop a anchor point here, right? And we're going to assign actually all these captains to this system. Now, these captains are very specific, right? The fist means it's workers. Obviously, you got this gentleman here. He's good with wood. This gentleman, he's good with stone. And this gentleman is good with iron. Now you say, hey, where's the iron? Well, the iron is actually not too far away from our objective. It's actually right over here. Which actually, there is somebody already on there.
Now constitute.
Which is not bad, because we actually do want them there. So,
Your surveyor can build.
so we're going to actually gain this commander, because there's no, first of all, they're the freemen, right? Well, indicated by the seahorse right here. And she is a commander of basically this tower that's already built here.
Building houses a commander who is now in your service. You may reassign them to any command tower you wish.
Well, as soon as I can get this down here.
Workers will mine for ore, and the metallurgical industry will be built up around.
Okay, so first of all, I actually don't want her here. I do want her back at my resource outpost. So we're actually going to take her away. Now we're actually going to put down over here. It's going to be our little harbor area. That's going to be our to and from resource, right? So basically, these sails, or our ships over here, are actually going to go back and forth between these two locations and transport wood, stone, and iron. Well, they're going to take iron from here and transport it back. So we're going to connect this, make sure that's connected. And we actually got to kind of wait for resources to build up here. Actually, we can get rid of that. We're going to put a tower there.
Cannot build here. There is no tower with access to wood nearby. Connecting the tower within range to a woodman.
Yeah, give us a second. We got wood coming in right now. So, we got workers. We just don't have wood. Come on.
Cannot build here. There is no tower with access to wood nearby. Connecting the tower within range to a woodman.
Okay. This is why I don't like this camera thing that goes on here. Luckily for us, we can actually teleport ourselves to different locations, or we can assign our ship to fly to a location, right, without actually having to be part here. Hello. Workers iron progresses towards pirate dominance. Okay, so this is actually a pirate faction member. So if we actually hit this, right, or tab button, Or maybe not our tab line. Okay. Anyway, or maybe map. Map. Okay. Map. So in our map, it shows that we're still part of the free house. Now, if we take this gentleman in, right? If we take a look at this, it doesn't show yet, but the more people we actually have here, the higher our pirate faction will go. So we can actually slightly change our factions from one to another location, and it'll just keep changing. But this actually has a negative effect on some other people in the group. So let's say, for instance, and we're just going to open up the map again, that the Imperium did not like the Mancers. If we have a lot of Mancers, Imperium will come and attack us. And same thing with Pirate. If the Pirates didn't like the Imperium, if we do a lot of Imperium, we would get attacked by Pirates. Now, it doesn't... It kind of... Seriously? Okay. You gotta go then. Jesus. Okay, so now we got that going. I was gonna say, I was like, what the frick is going on here? Alright, so we're gonna put a tower over here. There we go. Cannot build here because we don't have the resources, right? What is this thing? Okay, now we're starting to transport stuff back and forth. That's what I'm looking for here. So let me go back here. Because this this tower over here, this one here, I want to be looking at. If we can get up there. There you are. We're going to try to upgrade this as much as possible. Right, so now we are at max. So now we can go like this, and we can assign this Forge Master Young. Assign me here, and we'll double the output of any ore mine. Consider this a gift from the great. So this actually would probably be better if I do her on other outposts. I don't know why I moved her then. It's fine. We needed that resource there anyway. Where are you? Free House, gaining fighting steam rake, progress towards Free House nominals. I haven't seen too many Free House officers. So that is kind of like the first time I've seen a actual Free House ship as of late. Out of all the ones that I've, all the time that I played. So I actually got to come back here. I got to go in here. So we got this. We're getting stone over here, right? We should be. What is going on? Usually I don't have this issue here. There we go. I think it was just a connection issue, honestly. Alright, let's start getting these up. The bigger our tower, the better. It would also give us height if we're getting attacked.
There is no iron available for this upgrade.
Really? None yet? I like being able to upgrade the different levels. Oh, hello. Didn't mean to put you down there. Meant to go like this. It's hard to see a little bit here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Got a little city going on here. Not only a little city, a highly efficient city. There we go. Okay, we'll do another path to there. All right.
Those are lined with the three houses, now constitute the majority of it.
Okay, so we got another ship here. Hello. Okay, so this is Manser. Gain transport vessel. Stone progress towards Manser dominance.
You have
Sure.
the role of trade ship captain. They can be assigned to transport goods.
Okay, let's come back over here.
You cannot build here. There is no tower with access to wood nearby. Connecting the tower within range to a woodman. You cannot build here. There is no tower with access to wood nearby. Connecting the tower within. There is no stone available for this upgrade.
Funny how it's saying there's no stone. There is stone, dude.
There is no stone available for this upgrade.
Like, what am I transporting back and forth? If it's not stone, what am I transporting back and forth? Because I'm very confused on the matter.
There is no stone available for this upgrade.
Okay, so I got a very small amount of stone coming this way. So that means that let's chill it out on the wood. And let's get a... dang it. Actually, this is the one thing that I don't like. Oh, no, this guy's good. I want all captains to be able to transport everything, but like what they specialize in, like for instance, this gentleman transports stone and metal. It's a cleaner, that you get more output. Let's just say on that. So, all right. I think we're having a little bit of transport issues here for the stone. So I'm gonna clean this up. There we go. Really don't have to go this high with this one. There we go. So now it should be able to transport stone a little quicker in this direction. Yeah, I don't think we can upgrade that anymore. Let's see here. Come on. Okay. So now that we kind of got our base sort of done here. So what I wanted to do, or what I want to do, we want to try to transfer as much more resources into our settlement. First of all, we got somebody over here. Hello, can I talk to you? Gain and transport fellow workers, wood, stone, and iron. Oh, this is actually good.
Enrolled a trade ship captain. They can be assigned to transport.
Looks like we actually got something going on over here as well. Game commander progress towards Mancer dominance. Yes, dragons. I want dragons in the air. This is actually going to be good. I'm telling you, this is actually a good thing. So, can we put?
Too close to something else.
Can we put? Oh, we could put 3 in here.
This resource extractor is missing access to workers.
Oh yeah, I know.
Cannot build here. There is no tower with access to wood nearby.
Oh, poopy on you.
In range to a woodman.
Okay, so let's go into here. Now, who can I get rid of for the multi-purpose? Ah, okay. So this, we're going to take this fine gentleman off. And we're going to put this fine gentleman on there. Okay. Then we're actually going to go up to this tower. This one right here. And we're going to assign, not the Forge Master, but the Mancer Gunner. Right? Build me more balconies so I can equip them with the mightiest gun turns. I can do that. So this actually helps us, I guess, all across. So balcony. 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 Just go around and produce balconies. Okay, very good. Now we can go down here. Should be. Look at my puny little tower. Oop. Hello. No, they don't want you to go there, but that's fine. We gotta put balconies on you anyway. We're going to create this a mighty fortress, a citadel of justice and doom. That's foundation. Oh, man. You are in a bad spot, aren't you? Oh, you should be good, right? Yeah, you should be good. No, you know what? I changed my mind. You are in a good spot.
There is no stone available for this upgrade. There is no stone. There is no stone available for this upgrade. There is no stone available for this upgrade.
Okay, so this is now we're leading to this problem. Okay, can we put another... no, we cannot. Alright, so that means we actually got to find another... Looks like we got a point of interest over here. Actually, why aren't you guys all good?
There is no iron available for this upgrade.
Okay. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put this one here. And then we're going to actually teleport. Set that. You. And we'll actually... you can't be... Who do you have shit with? Captain Male 06 minor faction dislike 01. I don't know what that means. Is it because I selected this guy? Is that it? Is that the reason why? Yeah, okay, yeah, he doesn't like the pirates. Okay, I'll give you that. Captain Joy. That's the pirate. Do I not have any Imperium? Let me guess. He doesn't like the freeze. I need a stone guy here, so I have to unassign you. I'll put the stone and the iron on you. Then we're gonna go here. Get out of here. Nope. Go here. We're gonna actually go back to our iron mine. And at this location, we're going to put another... We're actually going to put a harbor right here. Because this is... It's actually based on this distance, right? Or at least that's how he has it set up right now. So we are going to actually get the wood... Not wood. We're going to get some stone coming this direction now. Now, we do actually have another progress point here, which we're actually going to sell. We're actually going to teleport ourselves here, then go that way. So while that's doing that, I see a ship here. Gain faction leader in slight conflict with Imperium. This is a Mancer. Maintain peace with Imperium. I'll grab you, yeah. Okay, so this is Imperium right here. Fresh combat forces, outposts salvage and relocate progress towards pirate dominance. Hostilities. We'll take you. Okay, so we're going to disassemble you here. No point in having you over there. We're going to consolidate you a little better. Then actually on this point over here, we're going to try to keep these guys a little, like, protected. Not protected, but isolated. That's what I would just say.
We have an outpost that provides workers. Be mindful of an outpost's allegiance. This influences the balance of power for your settlement.
Oh yeah, no, we know about it, dude. So, okay, so we're gonna go over here. Now we're gonna change this from the Macer Gunner to the, pardon, Macer Gunner to the Lord Illuminator Bellion.
Several Imperial remnant warlords have banded together.
Then we can change this one to the Macer Gunner. Now, as you can see, we actually have somebody following us around. That's actually our defense, or actually our pretty much our army, right? So this our little surveyor here acts not only as our surveyor tool, but also our army as well. So we want to kind of be careful. But it does get destroyed, but you can easily get a new one, a replacement. So it's not the end of the world. See, this is what happens. I get distracted kind of building up my fortress here. And I forget what's important, and that's to keep talking. Keep talking, nobody explodes. TM. Okay. Okay, let's get over here.
There is no iron available for this upgrade.
Oh wait, I gotta go over here.
There is
Aren't we getting iron up here? Thought we were. What is going on here?
There is no iron available for this upgrade.
What is going on? Wait, was that... Oh, is that not... I don't think that was connected. I don't know how that wasn't connected, but it wasn't connected. No, that's stupid me. Alright, so that should actually connect very shortly. Let's go over to the other location, because that should have transported some more stone over here.
Is dominated by
It looks like we also got a ship over here somewhere. Hello, little one. Okay, I guess they don't like us. It's not giving us a prompt for that. Unless I'm looking at the wrong one here. Oh no, I am looking at the wrong one. Well, whoopsie. What do we have out here? Hello. What are you? Outpost salvage and relocate, progress towards Freeman dominance. Alright. We could do this.
This resource extractor is missing access to workers.
It's fine, because we don't need it anymore. We're going to move it back to our position. Smancer? Gain a fighting vessel. Audacious progress towards Mancer dominance.
Enrolled an officer. They command a mighty war.
Okay, let's go back over here. Wait, did I accidentally put 2 things down over here? No, I did not. Okay. Okay, there we go. Easy there, easy there. I'm gonna put another Freeman one over here, but not really give me a good prompt area. Give it any prompt for another wood. Can do that. We'll throw the Mancers over here.
Excellent. We have an outpost that provides workers. Be mindful of an outpost's allegiance. This influences the balance of power of your settlement. This resource extractor is missing access to workers.
Well, we shouldn't anymore. Now we good over here?
There is no iron available for this upgrade.
Wait, why is there still no iron coming to this location?
This resource extractor is missing access to workers. There is no iron available for this upgrade.
No, there's... Okay, so this game is still in early development. So I don't know why, because we are... do we not have metal coming this direction? We got stone. We got iron. We also have a frigate, because obviously that's a longer distance. Let's see what's going on over here. I think it's just because we're not outputting as much iron like we should be.
This resource extractor is missing access to workers.
There we go.
Cannot build here. There is no tower with access to wood nearby. Connect from a tower within range to a woodman. This resource extractor is missing access to workers.
Okay, there we go.
You have enrolled an officer. They command a mighty warship to defend your trade routes.
I think I got a... Oh, we got a thing here going on here. What's this? towards Master Dominus. Sure.
Forces have joined our battle group.
All right. So that's more forces.
In the monster's path. Our settlement is dominant.
Okay, so let's kind of go down here. We want to put... How do I want to do this? That's already being worked. You know what? You will be... this one. You'll be the captain. Not this one. The...
New forces are ready nearby. Fly up to their command tower for them to join our battle group.
Then over here... We'll put you down as the Forge Master. Which I actually kind of wanted you on the other island, but for some reason, I guess we're not outputting as much steel as I thought we were. Which is just too bad. Okay, so let's get out of here.
The people have regained the trust in the monster's path. Our settlement is dominant.
Let's go this direction.
Your surveyor can build a wood mill here.
Yeah, I know.
And attract craftspeople and industry around it, improving the distance.
She only does workers.
We have
I'll
an
take her.
trade ship captain. They can be assigned to transport.
Okay, let's kind of I was going to say let's kind of explore a little bit, but these are random events that keep popping up. I'm going to try to get as far west as possible. I'm almost at my build limit. If you guys don't see right there at the top of the screen, it's 40 out of 50, right? As soon as I hit that build limit, the game's done. I can obviously delete stuff.
Dismantle it so it can be salvaged. Your surveyor can drop it anywhere once you do.
Okay, so let's go back to our little world here. And we're going to put you right here. I think that's a good spot. It's more of a decoration piece than anything else. But I still like it. So it doesn't serve any other purpose besides being a lighthouse. It's weird. I'm usually attacked by this time because I associated myself with a certain group, you know? I think I get attacked more with when I socialize with the pirates.
Regain the trust in the monster's path. Our settlement.
Oh, we got another Mancer ship here. Ooh, what's this? Gain a guild facility.
Dismantle it so it can be salvaged. Your surveyor can drop it anywhere once you do.
Not really going that far. I really wanted to travel as far west as possible. At least I have a battle group to protect my butt, just in case I do get attacked. You can get attacked by ships that are just passing through, especially if they don't like you. Gain a fighting vessel, cutter, progress towards Freehouse Dominus.
An officer, they command a mighty war.
That's fine. Let's go back to here. Okay, where are we? All right. Okay, and we're just gonna go connect these two. I don't think this is upgradable. Yeah, it's not upgradable. It's in a kind of a good spot here because it serves no other business other than being a guild building. Okay, let's go here.
The people have regained the trust in the Master's power. Our settlement is dominant.
Oh, finally! I'm saying, why wasn't I able to get these things upgraded? That was actually kind of getting a little annoying. I think it just had to wait a little bit to get up, or at least get the resources over to me, right?
You have no available commanders on your roster. Commanders and their valuable retinue can be found across the Earth. There is no iron available for this upgrade.
Okay, and there we go. Okay, so what was I doing? I was trying to get more iron into the colony,
Regain
right? So let's go back over here. Gonna put this one right here, this harbor. We're gonna do, yes, wood. Seriously? Well, we can do some... Why? I guess sign some ships to the fleet.
You have enrolled a trade ship captain. They can be assigned to transport goods. Your surveyor can build a mine on this spot. Workers will mine for ore, and the metallurgical industry will be built up around it. Mine will allow our most advanced towers and buildings. This trade route is not connected. The captain can transport.
You've reached the limit of this demo. You can demolish some of your creation to keep building, or start something new. The pre-built mode comes with a selection of cool locations to try. Thanks for trying out the demo.
You cannot build here. There is no tower with access to wood nearby. Connect the tower within range to a woodmill. There is no stone available for this upgrade.
It's fine. I don't have many, what can I do here? What do we have? Stone, iron, and just a regular thing. So let's get you off here. Go to here. We need a stone. See, this is what I was talking about with resources. With this specifically. I feel like we need a. I feel like we need a more balanced system when it comes so that everybody can transport whatever, right? But then if you if they are a specific thing, like for instance stone, wood, iron, whatever, right? They will get bonuses from that specific item. At least that's what I feel. Could be entirely wrong. Why? Is it because we have a Mancer? Let me guess. We'll turn that off. Let's see what he wants. Okay, cool. Free house. Mancer. Don't know why you bugged out about that.
The people have regained the trust in the Monster's power. Our settlement is dominated by a reconstituted monster. No other place of this resource extractor is missing access to workers. There is no stone available for this upgrade.
Okay, so we are low on resources. So let's go over here. We got like, yeah, I got it. So this is, I think this is a free, no, this one. Well, we got this one too. We did with pirates.
You're now carrying a salvage.
Then we'll go over here again. Go, and we can do this in here? We can drop you there.
Excellent. We have an outpost that provides workers. Be mindful of an outpost's allegiance. This influences the balance of power for your settlement. There is no stone available for this upgrade.
Okay, that's fine. All right, I want just to kind of fly to the mall right here. It's more out of curiosity than anything else. We already kind of reached the end of the demo, right? So we're just kind of gonna fly this way. This,
Surveyor can build a wood mill here. Build it and attract craftspeople and industry around it, improving the distance wood can be supplied in our settlement. You have enrolled up right.
I wish there was a better way to actually, you know, put down ships of the line and have there's okay. So there's a couple things that I don't like about this game. I do like this game because it has a rotary building system. When I say rotary, I mean that you can build around the central point. So spokes of a wheel, you know. So you can go and you can build anywhere around you, or as close to the wheel as possible. As many spokes as you want. In it depends on where the resources are at, what type of resources, and it.
Spotted a good spot for a stone quarry.
Yeah, thank you.
The stone and gravel will allow us to build upgraded stone and concrete towers and walkways.
I do like that concept because typically, like on a regular like sim game or a military style game, everything is kind of square blocks, you know, and they go in kind of like a really typical like grid pattern, right, where they interlock with one another. However, with this game, since it's a rotary system, it kind of gives you a little bit more freedom of movement. Now, I'm not saying this is with every location, right? Not saying it's with everything, because that could change. You know, there are a couple games where it kind of gives you a way to kind of like create a,
Where you can rebuild it from the surveyor.
you can kind of recreate a different, move them around or whatnot, right? So I'm actually trying to instigate by getting more answers. However, with this game, it just kind of leaves. Ooh, look at this. This is interesting. Oh, there's a tower over here. Oh, what the what? Ooh, ooh. Can I take this over?
This resource extractor
No.
is missing access to workers.
Are you kidding me? Ah.
You've reached the limit of this demo.
Here.
For trying out the demo.
Actually, no. I don't want you to.
Resource extractor is missing access to workers.
I gotta go. I gotta go back to the mall because now I'm curious. That's already done. I'm not dealing with that anymore. But there's this thing right there. I want to know what that is. I want to see if I can take it over. So the one thing I don't like is okay. Let's see if I can focus enough to actually explain what I like about the game and what I don't like about the game. Okay, what I like about the game is it's a giant map, right? You can build theoretically anywhere by picking up your point and actually moving your butt anywhere in here. You know, obviously you got the different factions. You can in certain areas you'll get more of the factions than other locations. For instance, I got a lot of Mancers in my territory, so I am more inclined to do a lot more of the Mancer group that comes around. I've also hit the pirate group at one time, and was actually pretty exciting because then Imperium kept on attacking me. So aggression. If you side with the Imperium pirates, you immediately get the Imperium on you. What I don't like is the resource. Well, not the resource specifically. It's the ship and the resources. I've said this before, and what I mean is that you can only send ships to locations with a assigned resource. So if a ship is good at hauling workers and wood, that's all they're gonna haul. Workers and wood. They're not gonna haul anything else besides that material, right? However, I see. This is what I want to know. There's like a thing going on here. Can I drop this here?
Excellent. We have an outpost that provides workers. Be mindful of an outpost's allegiance. This influences the balance of power for your settlement.
Okay, I think this is neutral. I think this is like a colony over here. This is pretty. Oh man, I really wish. I really, really wish. Let's put this down here. Now, out of curiosity.
This trade route is now connected. The captain can transport this.
I'm actually going to put ships of the line in here. There we go. So now we got ships of the line going there. I want to see if they do any weird interaction with this. So, can I drop this here?
Excellent. We have an outpost that provides workers. Be mindful of an outpost's allegiance. This influences the balance of power for your settlement.
Okay, I just want to see what happens. I'm sure they're not attacking us right now because there's no point in attacking us, and it's not like I'm making any aggressive movements, you know. Okay, anyway, back to the resources. What I was saying, if you're actually watching this, make an adjustment to the ships. Make them able to carry all the resources except the ones that they are very good at. Let's say if they're good with workers, they give a bonus to the workers. So it'll be like a +2 to the workers, right? If they're good with the wood, it's +2 the wood. Same thing with stone or iron, you know, and then it gives you kind of an incentive to actually use those captains more so than any other captains. And the reason being is because if you do not have enough, let's say you don't have enough captains that can haul wood, right? You only have a certain amount of captains that can only move wood resources. Then you're not kind of stuck waiting for one location to free up of a captain to haul wood. And you can say, okay, I'm just going to assign this guy. He specializes in doing workers. Let's just see what happens with that, you know? So, yeah, it's kind of make that, like, I would suggest making that that, or you can like do a penalty, right? Where if they're not really good at it, they'll get a penalty. So if something like is if somebody's exclusively good at workers, right? They get a penalty to everything else, right? Because you got to think that, oh, their ship is just made for workers, transporting workers back and forth, right? So it kind of makes sense that they will get a penalty. But if they're good with workers and wood, they get a bonus to workers and wood. And then they would not get they would get kind of like a penalty for all the other resources. So just that adjustment. Now, I also didn't like. I said this in the beginning before. I didn't like the camera, especially with the surveyor. Right. I want to be able to, if when I'm on surveyor here, I want to be able to move around with the WASD keys. Right. Now, I didn't see anywhere to kind of adjust this to kind of like flip flop it. Right. So I really wish that was possible to do. Kind of makes it a little easier to move around with the surveyor, and I find it easier just to move around with or to look around with my mouse. You know, because I it's just it makes more sense. You know, at least in my stupid brain. I don't know how long it's gonna take to get my frigates over here, but I did see that right there. Ouch. Can I? Thank you. I'll take you.
This resource extractor is missing access to workers.
Fine, you don't need it. Now, it's another thing is that like our little battle groups that we get here, right? The ones that come out of the harbors, right? Because we get a lot of ships, right? We don't get so much as aerial forces, and we just get a lot of ships. I would like to see our ability to get aerial units faster than ships. Now, the ships are great for transporting resources and everything like that, but they're really restricted to the line of that you have the harbor set up. So it's just it's a moot point in utilizing them for an attack force or a defensive force. Because unless you can really set, that's actually kind of brings me to a different point, that if you can really set a actual like point of not exploration, but like for the ships, you can set their own very own trade route, right? That would actually be fantastic as well, or else I would say it would be fantastic as well. Just for the simple fact, then you can almost, not almost, but you can do, what is going on here, please? Okay, assign me to the tower and I'll create a dockyard for airships. The skies above your settlement will be guarded by a mighty Kester airship. So, and that's not another thing too. Getting these, vehicles, these flying devices to guard your surveyor it's very not taxing. It's just a little bit annoying. Ooh.
Fly up to their command tower for them to join our battle.
Okay, so that's something new. That's the first time I've seen that come out of here. Okay, so let's put that down here.
Excellent. We have an outpost that provides workers.
Do we have another outpost? We do. We have a Mancer outpost as well.
Excellent. We have an outpost that provides workers. Be mindful of an outpost's allegiance. This influences the balance of power for your settlement.
the limit of this demo. You can demolish some of your creation to keep building or start something new.
I gotta say, I love that.
Comes with a
You reached the limit of this demo.
thanks for trying out the demo.
Oh man. Okay, so honestly, we are at the end of the demo. And I actually really enjoyed this demo, and I can keep going around and around in circle with this game, because I like this so much. I like seeing all like the where the resources are going, right? And it.
Thanks for trying out the demo.
Thank you, Tomas, Sala. I like seeing like what my resources are or how they're being distributed in what quantities. Like as you can see there, I just changed it up and the iron dropped down. But if I go over here, the iron went up. So it's actually it's a very intuitive game when it comes to that type of setup. Again, it's just a couple little things here and there. Mostly it's about controls, right? And the interaction between you and the surveyor and your troops and everything like that. I feel like that could be greatly improved. But other than that, I'm really addicted to this game. Like I'm not. Again, I go back to originally what I was saying, that I went to record this and it took me. I recorded it 5 times because this is what I'm doing. I'm rambling at the end because I don't want to end the game because I keep saying one more thing. I have a build limit of 50 and I still want to continue playing this game and growing this. Now it's phenomenal too because you don't have to play against anyone, right? Because if we look at my faction, I am not against anyone. It's depending on how many people I have. It affects the factions, right? But it's like I have some freebooters, I have some free house, I have some mancers, I have some pirates, I have some Imperiums in my fleet, and it selects it changes up the politics of my colony, but it's still really super interactive. I love getting these these additional people to help me, defend my surveyor, which honestly the surveyor is not very good anyway, in regards to being able to, defend itself, right? But it's I enjoy it so much. And this is why it's like the games that I play, or the games that I like to play, RTS, real time strategy games, right? That's kind of like my forte, not my forte, but it is like something that I greatly enjoy. And this scratches the civilization itch as well as real time strategy, because you don't have to build up a military. This is not a military game. This is a civ game. But you can be influenced by a military system here, right? And be attacked by enemy fleets. I've gotten attacked and destroyed by enemy fleets because I sided with pirates at one time. And it was actually phenomenal. I went in there with my honestly, the survey was not very good for attacking or defending, but still.
You've reached the limit of this demo. You can demolish some of your creation to keep building.
So and
Rebuild mode comes with a selection of new locations to try. Thanks for trying out the demo.
and it's okay. So, I'm excited.
Excellent. We have an outpost that provides workers. Be
There we go.
mindful of an outpost's allegiance. This influences the balance of power for your settlement.
You've reached the limit of this demo. You can demolish
I keep wanting to build more. Anyway, as I was saying, this scratches the civilization itch as well as the RTS itch as well, because it's fluid building, because you're not restricted to, square grids, and so I can fit as many routes as I can inside this circle to as many buildings as I can. So if I want to put a building that way, if I want to connect here, as long as the path is clear, right, I can build a path to it, which actually, when you start taking a look at it, it does improve.
Across the front of a harbor will obstruct ships. Make sure it connects to the rear side.
It's just,
Walkway going across the front of a harbor.
okay, relax, chill, dude.
Make sure it connects to the rear side.
It's fantastic. That's all I got. I keep repeating myself, and I just can't understand myself anymore. I can't. Yeah. Okay. It's a fantastic game. So, let me try to sum up my thoughts, and then I'll end the stream. So, one of the things that I don't like is I don't like the surveyor. Right. I don't like the movement functionality of the surveyor. I just feel like it's not well thought out. And when I say not thought out, because I know in like Civ games and RTS games, obviously if I'm building on a flat plane like this, you use WASD to shift left, right, up, down, back and forth, right? Just to kind of change up your camera view. That is your camera controls. As well as using the mouse. You can like hold down the mouse and like drag it for the camera, but you move around with the mouse instead with this, right? The thing about the surveyor is it transfers to the surveyor the same format, right? You can move. When you move, you got to move around with the mouse. You got to point in a certain direction, and then you click in order for it to go, right? Which kind of makes it a little awkward to kind of see or kind of do it at the same time. And there's been times, if you've been watching the stream, where I'm like sitting there and I'm like, okay, I demolished this building, then all of a sudden I'm taking off in one direction. I'm like, why am I going that direction? So anyway, so the other thing that I don't like is I don't like being restricted on resources or what my ships are carrying for resources, right? They should be able to carry all the resources, but get either bonuses or negatives depending on the resources. So again, if we can go down here, right? If we go to this over here, as we can see, this first gentleman, he's good with iron and workers, right? He's transporting iron and workers back and forth, so he should naturally get a bonus for it. But he should be able to carry wood and stone as well. And this is just to kind of balance out the fact if you don't have enough ships to carry these necessary resources. So if I had a bunch of ships and I only have one or two ships that do steel, but then I have 10 ships that do stone, which is kind of awkward in the first place. But if you have a lot of ships that do stone, you can still send them on a steel path to pick up resources from the steel industry at a detriment to itself. So kind of like it's a trade-off. Now, the last thing is that building up a military. I believe this is supposed to be a civ game, or as in civilization. This is not a military game, but I still would like to be able to utilize the frigates and ships that we get, ships of the line. I'm going to call them ships of the line because it makes the most sense, in a better fashion. You know, I don't want to be. I guess they're supposed to be just used on if you're having two harbors very far apart from each other. You're supposed to send that frigate down that line to kind of protect any of your other ships going down that line, right? To kind of clear it at one point or another, right? But I want to be able to use those frigates in a more freer fashion. So having a harbor assigned directly for that and then directing them to do a patrol route, because I would love to be able to set them up. I'm going to show you guys on the map, right? To set a patrol route so that they go around in a circle around my islands here, around this archipelago, right? Because then I will feel my towers and everything is more secure. I got a lot of ships, you know, especially ships of the line. I got 3 ships of the line going all the way down over here. I don't even know if they made it there, honestly. But like I want to be able to kind of direct them to go in certain circles or to certain areas and just have an individual harbor for themselves. Now, continuing on with the harbors, is that it's a point-to-point harbor system. I want to be able to assign what resources are coming in and out of that harbor. So, like an individual, if you build an individual harbor, right, and you build a conjoined harbor, I want to be able to change up those 2 points of interaction. So, if I have a harbor over here, right, and I have a harbor over here, I want to be able to say, okay, well, instead of sending it to here, these 2 locations, right, I can send it this way, or then I can change it back to the main island, or something like that, you know? So it's just changing of the points. So it's saying, okay, this is a point A, point B, and point C. Everything, point A and C go to B, right? They always transport it to point B. Now, without building a new harbor, right, I want to be able to say, okay, we're just going to change, we're going to remove point B from this equation and just go from point A to point C instead, without removing any of the harbors, right? And then we can say, okay, point B is now going to be transporting our resources to point D, you know? So, again, not destroying any of the harbors. Other than that, like, this is fun. I think obviously he's a single developer, right? So he's relying on all of us in the community, right, to kind of like help him figure this out and make improvements as he goes along. And he's doing a fantastic job. And I really like this game. He was a very cool guy too. I did enjoy talking to him. So, and I think the other thing was that being able to get more of an aerial corpse, because the aerial corpse that's currently around my ships right now, these guys right there, these are actually part of the commanders, specific commanders, and when you're trying to find these commanders, it's actually kind of not annoying, but it's difficult to find the ones that you want. I found this lady over here multiple times, the Forge Master Young. I found this gentleman here. Was it this one? No, it was who was it? It was another gentleman. He was this gentleman here, multiple times, and and I just found this one today. I found this guy. I found 2 times, and I think I had another one. I don't know where that one was. Where that one went to. I have everybody just jammed in here. Oh, this one over here. Her. I found her once. You know, Master of Weavers, right? And I don't think, if we're surveying, right, and we want to have like a battle group or whatever you want to call this, right, we should be able to build or have like an individual building, right? Now, we're not really selecting what to build. That's another thing too. But I really would like to see a individual building that can be constructed by the surveyor to produce airships like that. Obviously, at the detriment of human resources, right? But like, let's say if I go over here, right, and I say, okay, I want to build a airship yard here, and you have to put it kind of like on top, which that's actually another selection point that has to be kind of fixed, because that's a little finicky, right? But if I put that up here, then like this will produce air resources, basically air units to use. And it could be additional zeppelins like we have here, right? Not saying no on this one, right? But like this little small pirate dude, right? Like if we get more of those to protect our surveyor, because sending the surveyor out is actually high risk, and well, in the demo at least, not so much of a good reward either. So actually, I want to send it this way. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna keep rambling because I really do like this game and I want to see it improved. I know it's again individual a developer on this game, but I would love to see this really come out and really take a storm, not only as a Civ builder, but an RTS, a strategy game as well, because I would be able to love to take build up my civilization and be like, all right, this is good, but let me go and attack another colony or something like that, right? And I can go and attack another colony because all we're really running on is this politics system right here. And obviously this is still a demo, right? Because this will end up changing, but I want to be able to influence the politics as well. So as you can see here, I got a lot of Mancers here, but I want to be able to take my Mancer group and be like, you know what? I'm going to attack this this group over here. I think this is a free house group over there, right? And basically kind of sour the mood between those two locales, you know? So I do want to play a more pivotal role in the politics of the game as well. And I know it's going to be a lot of programming, and I get it. It's going to take a lot of time, but I really do want to see this game succeed. And not only that, I love the art style. It does I love the art. Like this is pretty cool. Like I can set up an island base right, not an island base, but I can set up a base right here because all these like little white spots here. This is all shallow areas, right? All the darker ones is obviously deep water, right? So, but yeah, you can basically go anywhere in this map. So like if I wanted to choose to move over here, I can move over here. As long as there's resources available, you can pretty much build wherever you want to build. So, ooh, what's going on over here? I see a large flat platform right there. That's not really a large flat platform. Oh, anywho, I think I've rambled on long enough.
Build it and attract craftspeople and industry around it, improving the distance wood can be supplied in our service.
Yeah, no stone. I think the only other thing I would have to say is that I would love to see more objectives throughout the map. I know this is still a demo, but every once in a while you see like a crash ship or something. Like I feel like that should be like free resources, you know? Like if you find like random surveyor ships or random battleships or something like that, you should be able to go and like nitpick it over, right? So, hello. Free combat forces.
Forces have joined our battle group.
Sorry, Tomas. Okay.
You are now carrying a salvage building. Select a spot on solid ground or in the shallows where you can rebuild it from your survey.
All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up. This is my episode for today. I know it doesn't make sense whatsoever, but I want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight here on Command Wolf Gaming. Hope you enjoyed this my crazy butt playing this game, and I probably did a very poor explanation of this game, but I'm so wound up because I really do like this game. I really do like this game. I really do want it to succeed. I know it's more of a Civ game over an RTS game, but I'm loving it nonetheless. I love the build system. I love the art style. I love being able to pick up and move wherever you want to go, right? With some negatives, which I've stated before. But thank you guys. Oh my god, I'm losing mine. Thank you guys for tuning in today here on Command Wolf Gaming. Hope you enjoyed footage. Did you guys know only about 5% of you are actually subscribed to the channel? That's right, only about 5% of you are actually subscribed to the channel. So make sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below, because all of those subscriptions will help out the channel. Also hit that bell notification button to be notified on when I'm updating the channel, because I'm trying to update the channel as often as possible. We do have a Discord, if you guys didn't know already. On my Discord, we are actually going to be doing notifications not only for my channel here, but also for my Odyssey and Rumble channel, which gets exclusive content. So when I post something up on Odyssey and Rumble, you'll also get a notification on there if you join the Discord. You can also participate in our community nights. I know last time we had a community night, we actually watched a film. Right, that's right. I did actually put a film up for all of us to watch. And so we're going to be doing some community game nights, obviously movie nights, and just overall having fun together. So make sure to check out that link down below. If you want exclusive content that you're not going to find here on YouTube, make sure to check out my Rumble or Odyssey channel. Again, link down below. Now, if you do want to help support the channel, if we go to my merchandise store, that's right, I do have a merchandise store. And on this merchandise store, we got long sleeve shirts, we got short sleeve shirts, we got baseball bats and baseball caps and beanies. They do come in a variety of colors as well as sizes. Again, this does help support the channel. If you don't want to buy a merch, but you do want to help support the channel, there's a tip link down below as well. And again, it goes to me. To basically run my channel. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys. Oh, hello. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today here on Command Wolf Gaming. Hope you enjoyed the footage. Like I always say, folks, like, subscribe, and share. Spread the love, and hope to see you next time here on Command Wolf Gaming. Bye-bye now, guys. Why are you guys still here? Well, I'll tell you guys why you're still here. Because I'm still playing the game and I haven't actually officially turned off the stream yet because I am being distracted by this awesome game. Guys, I really do love this game. Guys, try the demo. I'm really try the demo. You're gonna get addicted to this game.